Hey, what's up? We're gonna start in 1-2 minutes. And during that time, please, let's have a sound check. Is the sound okay? Music okay? What's up, everyone? Welcome this Saturday night. It's Saturday, yeah. After this shit show that we call crypto. Holy shit. BNB just hit $1,000 in FTX futures. Holy shit. I'll show you the chart in just a sec. Fuck. Because I just switched on my FTX list and I saw this insane number there, the gainers. Fuck. Alright, okay, it's enough. Oh, alright. is this? I'll share my screen. There we go. Look at this shit. Hey, what is this? Ah, okay, I can see. Great, okay. And I learned something new today. During the streaming software, I can see your chat, so great. Because this is yeah, this software I'm using is streaming everywhere at the same time, so I thought I could only see the YouTube comments, which I'm not looking at right now. I'm only on Twitch, so I can see the Twitch comments also. All right, guys, so this shit, let's so how you guys holding up? I hope none of you got beaten up bad. Yeah, best not to touch anything right now, because I mean, yeah, this was fun, this whole move up, but look at this now. Yeah, it looks like a sweep of all these levels, right? But then again, you know, the whole space is a shit show right now, so the question is, are you really willing to buy this? Yeah, you could have made some money playing this, but that's it. I mean, there is no clear signal, nothing. It's just uncertainty, because the thing is, people, I don't think that people have understood the real effects of this shit. Because yeah, it's I mean, it's obviously bad for crypto industry as a whole, but also there are companies invested in these. There are developers, development companies invested in Sol, did projects on Sol, although Sol isn't technically a FTX or Alameda project, but also it's one of the SAM coins, so it's gonna get affected, at least to say. And plus, normal traditional finance companies also is going to be affected, because they had shares or money at FTX. So all that money is gone now. I can also say that to you, you know, but of course there's no liquidations here. Everyone's got fucked here already. All the liquidations are there. This is the liquidation map. Yeah, of course, there is no reason. If this was a normal time, then I would say, okay, you know what? That looks like a sweep. If we reclaim this level, actually, like this zone here, like from this low, I would get that till here. If we kind of reclaim this, then I would be looking for these targets. But then here, there's nothing. You know, we're just below everything. This block is everything to us right now. This block here. And you see what it did? It just dipped down and came back to retest it, and now we're still here. And you know, see two candles to the opposite side we got. So if it was a normal time, then I would wait as a confirmation. I would wait for a reclaim, and then I would play this. you know, fill this gap, to hit this and to hit that. But now I don't want to touch it actually. I really don't want to touch. And on the lower time frame, look, that is that area. We came up, retested. Maybe you can say now this is our range, and yeah. I mean, still, I wouldn't want to be longing this here because of this. Because of this. Maybe if it comes down here, takes it out. Maybe takes this one out also. And then reclaims. Then I would long it. But looking like this, I really don't feel comfortable. At least reclaim some shit, right? At least, you know, break some structure, reclaim some levels. For example, this level could be a good one to reclaim. Like reclaim this. Oops, sorry. Reclaim this, and then I'll enter. Hopefully, this would be my first target. Just to keep things tight for now. That would be like on 18,600 would be my target, these highs here, and then we'll see, because then this block is a it's gonna be the first resistance, right? If after hitting that we hold above here, then I would say okay, and now we can look for higher targets like the ones I showed. But for now, as long as we stay below here, I really don't like this. As I said, the only way I can long this, maybe if it takes out these, and then, you know, let's say reclaim this level, then I'll punt along. I know where I'm wrong. I'll ride it towards here first, there, and then we'll see what happens. If it holds, then I'll add more. But for now, it's the weekend also, so I don't think that's a that's a very good idea. Let's check the other side. Let's check what we have on the other side. Yeah, there is no volume. Look, the daily average is 32 million normally, and now it's, of course, this is not million, but this is 4 million now, like 1/8 of the volume right now. It's nothing, it's not moving. This is Binance chart, so it's not gonna show us much. We need some OG chart like with BitMax, yeah. Okay, if we dip more, where would we go? First of all, this level is super crucial because it's the monthly support resistance level. Look how beautiful it is. So my first guess is this 14,000 area, but I think there is no reason for it to come down there and you know, and then reclaim. Then that would be my long, like swing long for much higher prices. I mean, this was a lower time frame chart. You would say this could happen, right? And so why wouldn't it? This is also a monthly resistance, support resistance level. It's also a, I think, quarterly level. Yeah, both of them are quarterly levels. Also 6-month levels. Also this one is a yearly level, so I mean 14k is extremely important level at this point. But I think if it comes down, I think it's not gonna just hit 14k and bounce. I think it's gonna stall here, manipulate it below to 10k. Everyone says fuck crypto and everything, and then we claim and then do the one like towards here at least. Maybe here to be more conservative about targets, and then we'll see what happens. But you know, I think we have a long way to go there. This FTX thing fucked it up so bad because everything was looking so good, right? Dollar was looking amazing. Amazing. I mean, you could say it would easily end up here, right? Even maybe if it doesn't want to retest this, would at least come down somewhere around here, right? Around this area, like 104s. And during this time, crypto could have flourished. Unfortunately, Sam was fucking us in the rear, so yeah, I mean this looks like it could easily come down, like at least here, this box. But yeah, I think 104 is a good area to come test. If it wants a deeper pullback, then I would say could even come down there. Sometimes when it breaks out from a range, it comes down to the mid-range and bounce. Not from the range high, but sometimes it gets deeper and bounce from here. It may even come here, and that will be the mid-range of this also. So it's like mid-range of this big range, mega range, and this dealing range. Silver is doing fine, just bounced off an important level. Now testing the resistance here. If it breaks out, if a reclaim comes, I think this could go at least there to 30s and God knows where. Like I would say this is the level here. 28 is inevitable if it reclaims this. Then we'll see. If it reclaims holds, then we'll look at higher targets, possibly this area, 34s, or if it rejects, I can go lower, but I mean, it looks good. Looks good. Because you see, it broke out from this consolidation zone for like how many years? 6 years of consolidation here. And then broke out, retested, and now this resistance shouldn't be resistance. It should be just an obstacle on the way. It just broke out, retest, full send. But at this point, would you, if you ask me, would I buy it? I wouldn't, because it's under resistance still. But in here I bought, and I'm still holding it. I didn't sell because of its resistance, because I have hopes that it goes higher, because that market structure is bullish right now. But I wouldn't buy here. I would buy in a reclaim and hold above, and then I would buy to go for fresh highs. So that's silver. Well, let's do gold, for example. Gold is actually a little bit better looking, since it didn't even come to this area. This was the consolidation area that broke out from, right? It didn't even come to this area. It's just way above that right now, and it's, I think this was a daily demand zone that broke this structure. Let me see. It is marked for a reason. Find out what the reason is. I think you find the answer on the weekly. Yeah, there is a zone here that broke this structure and that big structure. So this is my demand zone. Just change the colors for that. Supply color. So that's that. And also it just broke out from this meme line, and I mean, it's looking good. Yeah, it's looking good. Another way of looking at things on the lower time frame, just broke out from this range. So if it holds, you know, if it holds, then higher targets, obviously. So gold is good too. What else? Yes, pumping. At least I think towards there it's gonna come. It's looking good. I think it's gonna hit this. I don't know what's gonna do after, but then we're gonna hope for it to hold above there. So hit this, come back down, and then break it. And that's gonna be a structure break. So we'll see what happens, but first things first, we need to hit this and hold above here. So that's yes. NAS is looking a little bit worse, but still not bad. At least it broke out from this region, right? Important level here. So it's just breaking out. I think it's still as SPX. I think it's gonna hit somewhere around there, like around this region somewhere. It has room to go. Open skies basically. It may have a little bit of resistance over here. We'll see. But I mean, this one, if it hits here and comes back down there, holds, then I would go for the next one. Better to do level to level here. We'll get hurt less. What else we have? DAX is good, VIX is good. So let's do ETH. It was looking good. Let's do Binance chart for it. Nice. Okay. Let me just clear this chart. Okay, that's basically the big range we're in, right? against the July range or June range. Yeah, June range, we took out the high. We didn't touch the lows yet, so that's a question mark in my head. That's always, I'm gonna always be skeptical. But then again, let me find another chart. Fuck this up. Oh, too many stuff, too much, too many levels. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of this. So let's keep stuff simple. This was the original breakout point, right? Original breakout point. So now what we did is, that looks like a sweep into this daily demand, right? Here is the demand that pushed the price up. So basically bounce from the demand and kind of reclaiming this level, which is like a very good look for ETH as opposed to BTC, because BTC is well below here, right? BTC is now here and trading like this, like it's there trying to reclaim this level, which ETH on the other hand, if this starts pushing, it's going to be a higher low on the higher time frame. And then what we have is this as target. I would go for this one also, you know, since like it's the breakdown point, so that there's going to be a supply here, obviously. So, and that's going to be telling if it hits here, makes another high low, and then I would say, okay, we're going there, we're going for these guys here, these guys there, and possibly, not certainly, over there. And I think if this FTX shit didn't happen, I think it would still go down, but it would end up here instead of there, and bounce from here to take out these, and it should be well above 2000. Most likely this will still happen because of the momentum decrease across these highs, and you know, it was breaking down anyways. It just, the FTX should sped up the process and it just hit harder. But even though, despite that, this still looks alright, because it's, as long as it stays about there. So that's why I tweeted, if BTC reclaims the level, I would buy lots of ETH, and to write it there, hold there and there. Agreed? For me, I mean, there is no position right now there. It looks, I mean, there is no volume, nothing. Just, there is no need to try to trade this. If this was a normal day, I would definitely long it. I would definitely long it, keep my stop there, a bit wide, and try this first. Try this area first, and then if it holds about there, holds about here, after hitting there, yeah, hit that, hold, and then I will punt another long there for higher targets like this. In these times, it's better to play level to level. And I'm saying, you know, so we haven't seen the real impact of this whole thing. Everyone is like right now trying to understand the situation. Most of them lost quite a good amount of money, including myself, but I think they still haven't realized how much they lost. Many of them should be in denial, you know. And plus, we haven't seen the impacts, like third party, fourth party, fifth party impacts of the situation. Like all the apps developed on Sol, all parties that involved with Alameda on or FTX, all parties that they have invested in, all big traditional finance companies invested in FTX or Alameda. So we don't know. It's just see every day new shit coming out. Every day. Now I just shared. I don't remember the account name, but let me just get so full credit. It's just a sec. I'm super bad with names. Hellspawn Crypto. It's in my Twitter anyways, so you can find it. Hellspawn Crypto. He just said basically like this whole what the hell? This whole second rally is Alameda's doing. Also, I think he said something about from 16 to 30K is there doing also. I mean, interesting stuff comes out every other day. Now today, FTX hacked. Tomorrow is gonna be something else. So I mean, like it's gonna be extremely dry. It's gonna be extremely dry, like here, you know. You see, it's gonna be extremely dry. Nothing is happening here for like months. For months, all summer basically. And then in November, just news can finally starts going up. Of course, the environment was much different than this back then. Not much perp volume going on there. It's much violent environment now. So many algos working, so many spoofs. It's getting harder and harder to trade. So basically, if it falls from here, see, these are the areas that you should be watching out for. For example, this level is probably 9,000 region. Yeah, 9,000. From 10 to 9,000, it can dip easy. If it starts, you know, doing like this, it can easily come to this region. And if it starts reclaiming levels, then that's where that's where I would like to get involved. I don't want to get involved in here. Look, that's the thing. People asking me, you know, if this is a good buy. well, it looks like, but it depends on your understanding of risk. You know, if you think that Bitcoin is gonna do whatever, you know, 60k or more than that in the next 1, 2, 3 years, and of course it's a good buy. But you need to be aware of the situation that it can come down there. If you're okay to, you know, buy some here, buy some there, buy some there, buy some here, then and wait, then it's okay. Of course you can buy. You can just test the waters there. But the problem is we don't know what's this FTX thing is gonna take us to. Where is it gonna take us to? Is it gonna be crypto regulations? Is it gonna be, I don't know, more things coming out? Is it gonna be, maybe it's gonna go lower, but it shouldn't normally. It shouldn't go anywhere below 9. But then again, you know, there is no, it shouldn't in crypto world. It shouldn't go 60k, but it goes to 60k. So it would go anywhere that you think it's impossible for it to go. That's why you need to be we need to strip ourselves from our convictions and just act accordingly. So is it a good buy? Yes. But would I buy it? No. Because for my understanding, I'm not the holder type, you know. I don't want to hold this, buy here, buy here, buy there, and hold it for the next, I don't know how many months or years, and then to finally see it. Because when I buy, I usually buy breakouts like this. Oops, it's not a breakout. I usually try to buy breakouts like this at here, so I'm immediately in profit. I don't want to wait this out. Yes, I'm missing all this. I don't know how much percent, but I'm immediately in profit. I mean, of course, you know, you can also buy up here, right? When it dips down, comes down here, and then reclaims, you can always get in here and ride it towards there. There's nothing wrong with that, because that's another story. That's also a swing play from here to there. And then if it flips, then you add more. I mean, not add more, we already TP'd here, maybe thinking that it's resistance. But if it's the bull run, you know, if it's a bull market starting, because we're starting breaking structures there, then you may want to ride it until you can't. So basically your entry, my entry would never be here. I'm not a deep buyer, never been, but I would get involved there. I would get involved at the reclaim of this. Yeah, man, I mean, no need to panic, basically. Crypto seeing shit like this, but I mean, this is one of the, I think, worst that has ever happened. Really. And that's why I cannot be a buyer here, because that's that for me. I don't know if it's gonna bounce from here or Just gonna go down there. So no need to catch this, because if this is the run, I'm not missing out anything. If it's gonna run there or here, I'm not missing anything. I'm missing what? 10% move maybe. Yeah, maybe 15%, but in exchange of a 70% maybe more move. So I have time to be involved in this as I had here, right? Yes, I missed this, let's say, by entering late there. Even I could enter here after I see that this is holding. Or you could enter here after this flip, SR flip. So many entry points here. Yes, you missed this, but you caught this, which is enough, because that's a secure play, not risking much as you risk here, because here is emptiness, void. It can, you don't know how low it can go. But in here, it's at least you know how low you don't want it to go there. Or even you could, use this. You don't want it to dip below this level. Keep stops tight. Hit the throttle. So as you see, we had a range here. Cannot see anything. I have to go back to the range. This was the original breakout range. See, range happening, mid-range retest, and then focus center. And then if you extend that range, you can see that it's also been respected quite nicely. Right, that's the mid-range of that range I showed you, and we're at the bottom of the range. So technically I could still enter there and try to exit that. By the way, this is the range high. You see how good it lines up with our recent levels, because that level that we talked about here is a target location. You see that I told you that this could be a supply here. Now because of the breakdown, it also lines up with this range high here. Break down from that and break inside that range. That range, if you missed it, it's here, and that's the mid-range. Let me point it out again. This is pretty accurate range still. Hey man, what's up? Welcome. So yeah, it's still, this range is still acting pretty damn accurate. That's why this is the only hopium that I can give you, that we dip down that, we're still inside that range. So basically that's your invalidation, that's your target 1, target 2, that's only the range play. I think also this could be a good place to secure some profits, because I mean this looks nasty. Like anything it does here can be a bearish retest. Like can come just hit somewhere around here, like fill this gap here, hit this breaker area, and then do this to draw it better, like this. because that's also an important, that was the former all-time high, I think. Yeah, 19 something. This region is also the former all-time high, and the first high before the all-time high, 2017. These red lines. So that could also be a bearish retest like that. So what we have to do is just watch the price for now. Yeah, because it's dead. It's dead. It's actually Coinbase not doing so well, so bad actually. Coinbase volumes are not doing so bad. We see BTC Perk volumes. Yeah, this guy's dead. It's Binance Futures. Let's see, BitMEX. BitMEX is also low as fuck. What about Bybit? Bybit is at 41% performance. What was this? FTX motherfucker. This shit. Delete this motherfucker chart. I'll take it out from my list. We said Coinbase. What else we have? I mean that's we can see that volume is low, but actually Coinbase is not doing so bad volume-wise. But their volume was so low anyways compared to the others, so they just see. I mean, the Binance Futures, it's not even comparable. So yeah, we need people to come out of this uncertainty, because no one, as I said, everyone is in shock now, right now, and everyone is waiting for this to settle down, basically. And people, lots of funds got stuck on FTX. People don't want to inject new funds because of all what happened. They don't trust the central exchanges anymore. Understandably so. So it just needs a miracle at this point. Just needs a miracle at this point for this push. But then again, for example, this could happen. And also, don't forget, we're going into the holiday season. Order books is gonna be thin as fuck. So yeah, exactly. Big capitals are blocked. In that Mr. Shortpants scam exchange. So for example, that's why I'm expecting some at least moves from these guys, like maybe not Sushi, but I think Sushi has some scam issues also. I cannot really follow all the news. So much shit going on. But DYDX was performing alright, I think. Like relatively better than the others. Yeah, it's still looking good, actually. Still looking very good. It's a humongous, like monstrous recovery from this guy. And I was wondering about, yeah, it's amazing recovery. What about this guy? Not so much here. See, this looks bad, for example. This doesn't look good. But DYDX is looking really good. On the contrary, that's a good looking chart. The only problem with this is the momentum loss across these highs. And check the volume. It's 3 times more volume than usual. It's the momentum loss across these lows that highs that makes me think, but chart-wise, this still looks good. Much better than any of the charts that we see. As long as it holds here, I think it's gonna be fine. Let's check wobble volumes. Let's see. Oh, let's check. Yeah, nothing. It's dead. That spot is dead. Let's check. Let's check there. Let's check there. Yeah, nothing's moving here. Let's check BitGet. I think you told me that BitGet is BitGet has some big guys trading there, and still volumes are not like nowhere close to Binance or Coinbase. Coinbase was shit. BitMEX or even Bybit has more volumes. Gone. These are gone. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason really to try to milk anything out of this. Only I think Doge was kind of doing something. Because see that was the Elon pump. This one just, where is it? No, this one here. This one is the Elon pump. This guy in the spaces he said Doge to the moon. I think still looking good. Still looking good for a leg up towards there maybe. Yeah, I think this is the only. Yeah, but then again, look, even Doge volumes are super low. Like as low as 20% of the normal volume. Like it's operating with 20% of 100% average volume. Yeah, man. But still, I mean, still can pump if it manages to, go over there. I think it can easily go there, somewhere there. It will just one candle go there. That's it, like around somewhere there, either here or somewhere there. I mean, somewhere around this region it will go. CHZ was looking good also, yeah. Matic, CHZ, and this guy, Doge. DYDX also, but that highs that only I have a problem with that. What was this? Dollar index. Yeah, I've just stopped looking at this FTX list. I'm going to Bybit list. Yeah, what is on my watch list here? Matic here, one of the watch list, but it's the problem is this now with Matic. Yeah, this was great, but then being under this yellow level is not good. I don't like this. So Matic is not really there anymore. Let's see what Chiliz. Yeah, Chiliz is relatively all right. I think it's all right as long as it keeps above this. If it starts falling, then I would suspect it's gonna go there. If it falls there, you know the drill. But then if it, for example, that this is the plan I got for C8Z. You see this equal lows here. I would wait for it to smash and also clear this out. You know, this get rid of this compression. Smash. Oh, too much smash. Smash. Reclaim. Then I will long at least towards there. At least. So it's gonna be a range play first. If it holds, then I'll, you know, that target. But for now, this is no place for me to long. Yeah, it looks all right, but this is no man's land for me. This compression and these lows there, I cannot do anything. It doesn't have to come down there, but if it goes up, then I would long again if it holds. But here I wouldn't. I'm gonna either long there at the reclaim, smash and reclaim, there or there. Two longs for me. Here, I wouldn't even short here. Link, yeah, I'm also looking. Do I have link here in this list? Should be. Let's add link also. It's my Bybit chart. For music. Okay, let's do link. Look, link. Yeah, link has this range going on there for a while. There, and even there. Yeah, that's the range I'm looking for link. Again, in here, it's kind of at a weird place right now. So what do we have here? We have now two equal lows there. So again, I would wait for it to smash, reclaim, then I would long. At least towards there I would long, towards this region. And then we'll see if it holds, makes a high low, then I would try the range high and maybe above there. Like 10, 15, 10, 50, 11. I mean, the link has clear. I'm gonna just clear trigger for me. But I wouldn't long it here. And although its volume is still good on Bybit, I would still. Yeah, hourly volume is dead. Nobody's trading right now. Everybody's seeing themselves. Yeah, 4 hour volume is dead. Only daily volume was good at the beginning of the day, I think, and then died off. So yeah. Yeah, I'll wait for this smash. I'll wait for this smash. Yeah, Matic, we talked about band. Yeah, it's still holding about there. This level. So yeah, I cannot really. I cannot short this. Cannot short this, but if it starts breaking down, then I'll smash shorts again, you know, till maybe there. For now, this looks like I can do nothing with this. Bearish retest on me. I think it could easily go down there, at least towards there. Like I would say, at least towards here. Let me just use the normal. Drawing tools, but towards there I would say. Yeah, I mean, I would, for me it's better to short than long, of course. But if it reclaims, like for some reason, and holds, then I'll long towards there. But for now, better to short, at least towards here. What's wrong with my lines? Towards there or there. Then we'll see what happens. Because that's a very pivotal level at the end of the day. You see, bounce from there, bounce from there, and now bearishly retesting it. So I mean, unless this is broken, I'm not touching it as a long. And everything else looks like pretty much. There are some green ones. I just want to look at them. Claimer. GMX. Interesting. What the fuck, really? Really? What's this guy doing? Why is it pumping? Nice. Again, on the daily, it just looks like bearishly retesting this area. Because since that's also, so it's like bearishly retesting this supply zone. And they got the rejection already, so I don't know if it's anything different. Same as the DYDX. DYDX is different. It made a fresh high. This is kind of weird spot actually, because it just made a fresh low and then made a fresh high. It's kind of weird spot. If you're talking about this level, then you might be right. Let's go to it. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just derivatives DEX. Yes, it's because people seeing enough of this bullshit. Centralized exchanges. What's this doing? These guys really, I don't understand these guys. They're still trading SOL. Still trading SOL. And look, it's looking kind of good though. It's actually looking good. Manipulated that level, now pushing. This is the daily time frame and just, you know, flip bullish at this point. At this point, flip bullish. See, we broke the structure, come back to this, test this area of this original breakout region, so it looks kind of right, really. For fuck's sake. Yeah, obviously, this is, I mean, there is no need to overanalyze this as long as this holds. I would say more up than down. If it doesn't hold, then get the fuck out and prepare your shorts because of this. It's gonna probably meet down there. Clear again, clear stuff. Here it looks like it just took these out and getting rejected. Not this candle has. What the fuck is this? Is it trading or not? Nothing moving here. Did they stop? What the fuck? Just a sec. Okay, that's something wrong. Yeah, now it's okay. Yeah. But I think they halted SOL, huh? No, it's still trading. Now it makes sense. All right. Yeah, now it makes sense. Exactly what happened. See, I'm sorry. I just. Was it that area, right? Was looking good, unless it broke this, and it nuked here, and more. Yeah, so okay, we can close this. I really couldn't believe my eyes when I saw that. Probably they just delisted SOL, but I wasn't aware of it. Of course, it was showing $32. Have you guys seen the FTX chart of TRX, right? Well, you've seen this chart, right? Even I think USD chart is even worse than this. Yeah. It's really crazy shit. So guys, okay, we just drifted away so much from the main subject. So basically, is it a spot to buy Bitcoin? Yeah, if you're a long-term believer, of course you could throw in some money, not go in full, of course, and you know, add as it goes down or goes up. But for me, it's really, I don't like to gamble. I don't like to wait so much. I like my funds with me, not stuck in any coin. And I'd like to get involved when I see a potential upside. BNB still holding on, by the way. Just we need to talk about this. Oh, okay, I completely forgot that. We need to talk about this. That's our range for now. These are this cluster of lows, which is concerning. But then again, we're holding this. So the play here is again simple. We have this block here. Also, I think these are like equal lows. Let me see. Did it take it out? Yeah, just touched it and went. I mean, this is still like questionable area because, you know, it didn't go too deep. It just touched and went, you know, like a little bit dipped in and went. So still questionable for me. You know, was it able to collect enough liquidity really? So still we have, actually, you know what? I can pull out my, oops, not here. I can pull out my, when you talked about liquidations, I'm gonna show you. Yeah, that's basically it. That this is my concern. I mean, of course, you can see this without putting this on, but why? But still, there is liquidations below there. That's what I was worried about. And across these. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, if it still look, what are the facts? First of all, we're trading the chart, so we need facts. What are the facts? These lows are being protected for now. We made a fresh high. These are positive signs of it, right? As long as we keep above, I would like to go for higher targets, since Binance is the big player right now. At least, you know, towards there, to the range highs, maybe take out this high and then dump there. That could be a possibility. But for BNB, I'm thinking more up than down. And if I thought that the whole market is going to be better anytime soon, then I would suspect that it would go down there first, clear some shit up here, and then move higher. If this happened first, then I would expect higher prices. But then if it comes up there first and starts falling, like rolling over, then I would suspect that it will go here first and then, I don't know, even here. So if this comes first, I would go lower. If that comes first, then I would go higher. Does it make sense? Because it gives us a direction, right? Collect liquidity from here to push towards there. That's one thing. But if it collects liquidity first up there, then it would go attack the liquidity down there. Current 15-minute range. Again, my same view here. See, volume dried out, nothing going on. Just super boring market. It can, again, it can. On Monday, it can start pushing there, deviate down, and then smash here, and then smash lower. If it holds though, then it can go higher. So we don't have any conviction here, basically. We just have facts. What are the facts? We're in this range now. Took out the high, but we're protecting this lows now. And we have what? We have untouched lows there, untouched liquidity down there somewhere, and we're in this range. We have untouched lows there, untouched highs there. So we're gonna attack some side. If it attacks, holds, then go for higher. If it attacks, cannot hold, go for lower. If it starts breaking down, we go lower. So we're just marking out levels. Now this is a pivotal point. It was a pivotal point on the, I think, daily or weekly. Let's see why I put it there. Well, it doesn't have to do anything basically. It just, yeah. We just have to position ourselves depending on how this guy acts. That's it. It doesn't have to do anything. It doesn't have to even move. I could actually bring it a little bit higher. Let's check if that makes sense. Yeah, it does. Does make sense. Like this is better. That's the thing. If you program yourself, you know, it has to do this, it has to do that. It doesn't, because then you're expecting this to come down there first, but maybe it's gonna do that. We don't know. This doesn't tell you anything. I have no read on this. I don't understand where it goes right now. If you ask me, I don't know which way to go, which way it goes. It can smash this, come down there. Can smash down here, reclaim, come up there. Can do anything. It just, I have no read. That's fortune telling. If it gives trigger, we have, but there is no trigger for me here. What is the trigger? When am I going to position myself? What's the play here? It's below this level, which is kind of like, I'm gonna throw this. Shall I short it now? Short it to what? It looks like it's gonna go down. It looks bearish. I can try the short there, invalidation here, towards there. But I mean, that's not the kind of trade I like, because then I'm gonna be sitting in this trade waiting for something to happen. Then I'm gonna get bored. I'm gonna do stupid stuff, probably after some time. That's why I choose the trades that go immediately. For example, if it does this, then I wait for pullback and I pull the trigger somewhere, you know, at the reasonable spot, invalidation there, target these highs, and immediately, you know, I can feel that I can see positive PNLs almost immediately. That's the kind of trades I like. I don't want to just buy in here and then wait for a few hours for it to move and then, you know, just watch it pull back, because you see these first moves are not the trend moves. Usually the second move is the big one. And for this, you know, I don't want to wait for this to do that, you know, slowly, and then do this, freaks me out, and then come down there again. You know, why would I go for that? I like to see smash, reclaim, I enter, smash those levels. See, also there is good amount of liquidity is building up there. So what now? We have liquidity there, probably liquidity here since it didn't take it out. Yeah, it didn't, it touched but didn't take it out. So it's probably gonna smash this first since it's closer there. If it smash, like hold above, then I would go for some of these highs. Because that's also a liquidation levels here, right? If I turn this on, it's gonna be red as fuck. Yeah. And where are the other liquidations? Right there. I mean, it's not hard to visualize this, but this is a great indicator to visually put it there in your eyes. So guys, let's wrap it up. We've discussed ETH and BTC already. You know what to do. You can watch this again later to see what we talk about. And just try to keep your money away from exchanges. I think Binance and Coinbase also have fun right now, but still I think they are the better ones. Kraken is also a good exchange that you can use. I'm using also Delta, you know, as you know, my sponsors, they are safe funds wise because they use a powerful custodian, which is a third party. It is the number one in the space. So I have funds there. I have, of course, look, just keep there, keep in exchanges what you need to trade with. That's it. If you and what is it, what do you need to trade with? If you have 10k account, just multiply. If you have 100, just multiply everything I saved by 10x, right? If you have a 100k account, if you have a 1k account, just divide everything by 10, so it's easy. I'm just using it as an example. If you have a 10k account, just transfer 1k or 1.2k or something like that to an exchange for 10x leverage, then you're gonna have the same amount. Then that's why the leverage is there for, so you can keep your 9k in your wallet and only use the 1k that is the exchange. If FTX goes down, you only lose 1k and you still have 9k to trade with. Because if the funds are gone, doesn't matter how good a trader you are at the end of the day. You cannot trade with no money, right? You need funds. You cannot be a race car driver without the car. You need the car. So basically, I mean, what I'm expecting is like a dry period for some time, especially, you know, this thing is gonna have so many after effects that are unforeseen right now, and as they came out, people are gonna get disgusted. You're gonna hear people saying fuck crypto, fuck these guys and shit like this. So people are gonna start getting out of crypto. You know what they're saying right now, they have been saying, okay, you know, if ETH goes down to 1000 or 800, 700, I would buy lots of ETH. But it's there right now, but nobody's touching it. Why? Because everyone is scared now. Actually, ETH is kind of looking good, but the scary part is the environment right now. And BTC, for example, even if it goes to 9,000, I don't think people are gonna buy right now, which is the exact point that the bottoms are forming. When there is no interest at all, big boys accumulating, and then, you know, boring dry times like this, not moving at all, like this period of boring range for an extended period of time, and then big boys do a test pump to attract attention, clear all the possible, test the waters basically, you know, see who is selling there, and then again boring range, and then the real rally. But I mean, it's not going to be fun, but there's going to be opportunities, there's going to be outliers again. Some shit is going to pop out of nowhere still, so there's going to be opportunities. We just need to endure these times. And yeah, that, as I said, you know, don't keep so much money on centralized exchanges. Use the ones that have proof of assets, at least, like Binance, or like using outside custodians like Delta. And yeah, don't overtrade. There is nothing to trade. Just sit tight, protect what's left of your money, and wait for opportunities. Any questions? We can wrap it up if you guys have no questions. All right then. Take care of yourselves. I'll do more public streams as I promised to help you guys out to overcome that, you know, loss. Hopefully, I'll share more calls when I see some, and hopefully we're gonna get over this. Thank you, each one of you, for joining me tonight on this Saturday night. Really appreciate that. And catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.